So I got another question for you. Do you recognize this photo?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Was that the remembrance of September 11th?
It was.
Was it in New York?
It was at Ground Zero.
Okay. Who's usually at an event like this closest to the President of the United States, security-wise?
The sack of the detail.
Special agent in charge of the detail. Were you the special agent in charge of the detail that day?
Actually, let me address this. Could you please, staff, leave that? Oh, no, leave that one up with the circle around me. Thank you. So actually, Congressman, what you're not seeing is the sack of the detail out of the picture's view. And that is the day where we remember the more than 3,000 people that have died on 9/11. I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you,
Congressman,
were you the special agent in charge?
To show respect
You were not.
for a Secret Service member that died on 9/11.
That you're trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir.
Gentlemen,
And you are out of line.
I would like to ask him a question.
Please.
You are out
I
of
like
line,
seeing
Congressman.
this. Yeah.
Don't you bully me. I'm
Order.
an elected
Come
member
on.
of Congress, and I'm asking you a serious question, and you are
I
playing
am a public
politics.
servant who has served this nation and
You
spent
won't answer the
time
question.
on our day, on our country's darkest
Mr.
day.
Chairman,
Committee
you will
will
not
come
answer
Do
to
not
order.
politicize it.
Committee will come to order.
I'm asking you serious questions for the American people, and they're very simple. They're not trick questions. Were you the special agent in charge that
No, I
day?
wasn't. I was there
No,
representing
Mr.
the
Chairman,
United
I'm
States
just asking
Secret
you yes or
Service,
no.
sir.
Mr. Fallon, your
And
time's
did not
expired.
affect protective
Fallon,
You know
operations.
why you were
Time's
there?
expired.
Because you wanted to be visible, because you are auditioning for this
I was
job
there to
that
pay
you're not gonna
respect for a
get
fallen
till
member of
January
this
20th.
agency.
You endangered
You are
President
out of
Biden's
line,
life,
Congressman.
Vice President
You are out of
Harris's
line.
life, because you put those agents out of position.
Mr.
Did you have a
Chairman.
radio with
Mr.
you?
Fallon,
Did
your
you wear a
time
vest?
has
Did you have a
expired.
weapon?
Mr.
No.
I did, sir, and you are out of line.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr.
Hey,
Chairman.
Texas don't be playing. Got him effed up.
Please.
Who is he, man?
We are back
You're
in
a
order
bully.
now. We're back in order now. Thank you. Mr. Moskowitz, you are now recognized for 5 minutes.
Dang.
Okay.
Congressman?
How you doing?
Good, sir.
All right. So, look, the reason emotions are high is because we almost did have a former president, and now the president-elect literally almost killed live on television.
Exactly.
That would have been.
And there were two pieces of luck that day, one bad, one good. The Secret Service's luck ran out that day because the systemic failures didn't start on July 13th. They were probably occurring, and the luck ran out that day. But luckily, President Trump moved his head and he wasn't killed. I can't imagine where we would be if we didn't have that second piece of luck.
Yeah, that was very intense right there.
That was heated.
He did kind of go around
basically,
the question,
he's
though.
mad because he was pressing him because in that picture with all of them on 9/11, right, he like put himself there instead of having actually like the security team right there. That's what he was
Sounds
blasting
about
him.
right.
So
Yeah.
he was like, "You did this. Why did you even have a weapon? Da, da, da. Like you weren't supposed to be the
Calling
one
all the
right there. Yeah,
failures.
you were the agent in charge, but you didn't have no agents right there. He's calling out like another time when they did something for political.
Yeah.
He said he just wanted to look cool in the picture, is what he said.
And
he
he
was
did
trying to
also,
get in the pic.
yeah. Also, he didn't answer the question about what type of stuff did you put in place during that day
Boy,
to
he
make it
start
safer.
saying, I served there on
He
ground
was- he
zero.
hit a nerve. He hit a
da.
nerve.
Yeah,
You
no
were
way.
wrong. No, it's 9/11 that
He got
day.
caught. He caught him.
Like, bro, like, what does that have to do with what
But-
he asked you? He said, you trying to politicize
He
it.
just asked,
answer the question.
Were you in charge? Yes or no?
On this day.
9/11.
He said you put Vice President and Biden
He
at
hit us with
risk.
some Democrat talking points, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, doing
that's what
that,
he
bro.
did, man. All right, so that happened today. It's been a lot of crazy stuff happening today. Y'all know the lady it was Nancy, that the black guy basically did all that weird stuff with on CNN,
Yeah.
right?
Nancy
So
Mace.
yeah, she basically got I guess something passed. Basically
Yeah, no,
where
she, you know, it was what she did. They didn't want to let that dude from
yeah.
Delaware who says he's a woman go in the bathroom. They went in there and protested today.
So yeah, this was in the Capitol.
Yeah, they went to
today.
protest today. They said they pissing on our rights. Stop pissing on our rights.
Bro, this is so weird, bro.
Democrats,
I got a question. So
world we living in,
what are trans rights? Can someone explain that to me? This is a genuine question because
to evade other people's rights.
well, I just want to know
For minors to be able to get
well, because I keep hearing trans rights. What rights don't you have? This is one of the only countries where you can be a man and say you're a woman. That should be the only right you get. You don't get to go in women's spaces because biological women have expressed their discomfort with that. So either we believe all women and we enforce the protection and the border and the what is it boundary, the boundary that women's are placing and protect women's spaces, or we violate that and let mentally ill people who say they're a gender that they're not biologically go in these spaces and do these things. That's a violation of others' rights.
That's true.
So why is it your right to violate others' rights because of how you feel rather than us just
AOC
staying
said
in
it was
logic?
okay. AOC said it was okay.
Well, AOC is a fool. She's virtue signaling because I'm just trying to understand if
So-
women are saying we don't like this, do we believe all women and protect them and uphold
common
what they're
sense.
saying? Or do we violate that to appease less than 1% of the population? Like,
You know
That's
what?
what
why I
I'ma
say
do?
I'm a feminist, because that rule right there. I say if you
I really
a
don't even know
feminist,
what feminism
then
is
you
anymore.
Because if this is that, if you agree with that,
bro.
then you cancel
These
from the
people- I
I'm
feminist.
gonna just
I
follow
don't know what
AOC, and then when she
feminism
go to the
is
restroom, I'm gonna piss in the stall next to her and have my feet facing towards the toilet, so she knows.
Our bodies are no debate. Our bodies are no debate. Speaker Johnson, Nancy May. Speaker Johnson, Nancy May. Our bodies are no debate. Our bodies are no debate. Speaker Johnson, Nancy May.
So people really have to go to the bathroom around these people.
Our bodies are
This is
no
sad.
debate.
So their plan is to just be annoying as fuck.
And people like AOC agree with this on national television at the Capitol.
did
I just don't
Hey.
understand this at all. What is the bigotry that's in place? A woman has expressed her discomfort with a biological born man
Her feelings
coming
don't
into
matter.
the women's restroom.
Hey, I
Her feelings don't matter.
First of all,
That should be the end of the argument.
why are we arguing about this and people are getting blown up right
This
now?
should be.
I just
AOC pops it up.
I just
They
don't
care
know,
about you.
guys. I seriously don't know.
Because they're delusional, bro.
I seriously don't know what rights trans people don't have. When I just keep hearing trans rights.
they have-
What freaking rights don't you have? What are trans rights? What rights don't you have? You have the right to dress up and say you're that. That should be
AOC.
enough. That should be
AOC.
enough.
Y'all get
AOC is
Halloween
telling
every
them-
day.
AOC is telling them that they need more rights or that they don't have
What rights don't they freaking have?
Bro,
That's what she's
surgeries in
pushing on
prison,
them.
surgeries for people under
Yeah,
18.
bro. I mean, look.
I just need somebody to come and have a genuine
Bathrooms.
education lesson with me.
We're standing outside the Supreme Court. You can see right behind me, you can see the lunatic protesters there. The Supreme Court is hearing a case today about Tennessee and, quote, gender affirming care. Whatever the that is. Actually, that's child abuse, as all of us know. They want to pump our kids full of hormones and have devastating consequences to it. Our kids are not your hamsters. They're not guinea pigs. They're not to be
Hold
experimented
on. That is AOC talking right now on the microphone.
Is it actually?
Literally, you can hear her voice, guys. Listen to it.
to it. Our kids are not your hamsters. They're not guinea pigs. They're not to be
That is her.
experimented on, and they shouldn't be pumped up or overdosed with hormones. I mean, that's what we're talking about today. It's disgusting. It's going to do permanent damage to these children, and they don't need it, and they shouldn't have it. It shouldn't be paid for by the government either. It's nonsense, and these people are raging lunatics.
I told you, AOC is the dumbest fucking congresswoman.
Yeah, she's
Who elected?
Between her
AOC
and
is
Jasmine.
New York. AOC is the dumbest freaking congresswoman. She's the dumbest person in
What is
Congress.
New York educational ranking?
That's pretty high.
Yeah, you know they got a lot of Cornell and good schools there.
I ain't trying to call them dumb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got
See,
that.
this was
Hold on,
education
my bad.
doesn't give you common
I'm pretty
sense.
sure they got that passed, though, right? She got it passed, right? Where
I think it's like passing. They're like working on it and they're trying to get away from it. Man, AOC is the dumbest congresswoman. I'm looking at her credentials. If AOC can become a congresswoman, I can become a
yeah, I
congressman.
mean anybody can.
They
If
got
you
arrested.
don't want
It
to
says-
pee in the men's bathroom, you can pee in a holding cell.
Because they got arrested. Look, it says the mentally deranged. Those were men in there. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as they should. They're violating a woman's space. That should not be allowed
Yeah.
for them to go in there. It says that AOC double major, graduated with honors, and then became a bartender. Yeah, this is the dumbest fucking
What
congresswoman.
the is this? Oh no.
Don't. I don't.
I'm not watching that. Don't piss me off. I'm having a good day.
No.
I'm having a
Don't
good day.
piss me off.
Keep up the good fight.
AOC is the dumbest congresswoman. I've said it multiple times.
I wonder what be going through people's mind, bro.
She's an extreme.
Bro, I told you that's literally why they're doing that. If it wasn't for that, people wouldn't even be fighting
It's all
for that.
because
They
it's
wouldn't
all
be doing it.
because
But if you put these
once
people on lie
Delaware,
detector tests-
I'm gonna tell you how this started. Delaware elected a man that says he's a woman, and as soon as she got
Good
elected,
job, Delaware.
Nancy May said this man is not using the women's restroom at Capitol Hill, and started passing a bill. And everybody started losing their shit over it. I'm sorry, Nancy Mace.
Good
I
job,
think
Nancy.
the bill is logical. If a woman, a biological born woman, says, I am not comfortable with this,
There it
that
is.
should be the end of that.
Literally.
Come on, get in the
There's
bathroom
kid-
with
it
the
could be a
boys.
kid
It's more women than transgender. Simple as that. Common sense. All right, last thing that happened that was pretty crazy.
I think we can all recognize it has been a very emotional day. I think we can all recognize it has been a very emotional day. What I took away is that President Zelensky really is a fearless leader, and he is extremely inspirational to his people and to the rest of the world. But what we heard from the president this morning, President Zelensky, was that they need more help. They don't need it yesterday, tomorrow. They need it today. And we need to step up, and America must do more. Providing the Ukrainians with the type of lethal aid they need, which, yes,
Lethal.
includes MiGs,
Neo.
provides for air superiority, provides for additional surface-to-air missiles. Whatever those means are, this administration should be signaling
Neo Dims.
to President Zelensky,
lives.
we are here to help, and we are here to provide. And by doing so, that will signal to Putin that we are together as NATO allies and partners standing strongly behind Ukraine. Let's send that signal to Putin that we're behind Ukraine. Let's tell Poland that they can move those MiGs to the Ukrainian pilots. And we will ensure that
finna get
Ukraine
hot.
and our NATO partners are getting all of the support that they need.
Fuck NATO.
America has to be on the side of freedom. It's who we are.
Neocons.
If we're not, the American people will suffer those consequences here at home, one way or another.
Man, all right, man, hold on. I'm going to let her finish, man. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let her finish, man. Hold on.
If we're not, the American people will suffer those consequences here at
my
home.
bad.
One way or partners are getting all of the support that they need. America has to be on the side of freedom. It's who we are. If we're not, the American people will suffer those consequences here at home, one way or another.
Who is this?
We know that Putin doesn't stop at the border of Ukraine.
Who is this?
Let's protect our homeland and let's assist those that need
Our
help.
homeland?
We're closer to Russia.
Guys,
We're close to Russia. Just
who is
Alaska.
this?
Joni?
Ernst.
Hold
Fuck
on. This
you.
is what I'm saying. Why not in one part of her speech? Let's talk about to have a peace treaty.
No,
All I heard was weapons, bombs, and destruction.
I saw.
SK
She's
machine
a
guns.
neoliberal. She's a neoliberal or whatever. Neocon, neoliberal. I don't know who the hell side she on. I don't even know who she is. But I'll tell you what. I saw where Speaker of the House said, "I'm not sending Israel any more aid until the new administration comes in." So that's probably why she's giving that speech.
Yeah, and you know what?
So I'm not signing off on that shit.
I see a lot of people on the right worried about stuff like this, rightfully so. And what we were just talking about, that's what a lot of people on the other side are worried about. So, that should tell you all you need to know. And that's why, the red team won and the blue team lost. We sorry.
Like, okay, bro. It's heartbreaking to really see that not one word was find a solution. Just stop the war. We're going to fund the war some more.
I don't get it either, man. I mean,
More people. Let's let more people die. Let's not find a way to have neutral benefits.
Yeah.
Mutual.
they don't talk about Trump's peace treaties at all, man. I mean, hey, guys. I mean, it's something new every day, guys. I mean, hey, let's
This
just
is
hope
sick, bro.
Let's stop the dying.
January comes very soon, guys. Hopefully, nothing
It'll be
crazy
here
happens
soon.
in America. We out of here, guys. Y'all seen what happened for today.